All right, Biafrans, the truth is out. Yes, the truth is out. The people that made the arrangement of the kidnap of man Nnamdi Kanu, the truth is out. Come and watch this video. No wonder Nigeria government approve it stubborn just because of this individual, just because of this particular country. My people, come and see the countries that is involved in this kidnapping of man Nnamdi Kanu. No wonder the Nigeria government is proving stubborn, and since all this while they have been hiding the secret. But today the truth is out. Come and watch this video. If you don't have data, please borrow this video. It's worth watching. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
So anybody who is... When I met Nnamdi Kanu in 2019, he said to me, "Are you going to Nigeria?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Are you mad?" I just left Nigeria. They came to kill me in my house. They killed 28 people. Wow. And I remember telling him, I said, "If you are still doing this Biafran thing, you are not safe anywhere. Because there's a global interest to keep Nigeria the way it is." So yes, global interest. Oil can keep flowing in direction of multinationals. There are people whose interest is to make sure Nigeria doesn't progress so that the black man will not find his feet globally. So anybody who is also fighting them here, you are fighting that global economic interest. And that is what was clear to us during Ken Saro-Wiwa's death. The world could have saved Ken Saro-Wiwa. Even Mandela refused to make the call to Abacha. Or he said he called Abacha, Abacha didn't pick. All of them could have made that call and said, "Look, if you touch this guy, we are going to give you hell." But because, Ken Saro-Wiwa went and pressed the red button, which is oil. Do you know why? Ogoni land has over 62 billion cubic feet of gas.
62 billion.
This is not even oil.
Gas.
Because what most people don't understand is that oil is going out of business. But gas is going to be around for a long time.
Yes.
So that is what they're interested in protecting. And the guy who starts saying, "We own the thing," I would say, "What's your problem now, guy, man?" And they finished him. Global conspiracy. It's the same thing they did to Kanu now. How do you think that Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and brought to Nigeria, and there's no manifest of the plane that brought him to today? Even judges cannot ask for it. How did he get to Nigeria from Kenya? Who was the person who abducted him from the underground garage? Who was he expecting that made him to drive privately to that place and got kidnapped? Who are the people that kidnapped him? Because the Kenyan government came to court and said, "We're not aware. We don't know who did this." You cannot. Is it possible to fly a plane, a private jet, out of an airport without two governments getting involved? How can it be more secretive? It's because there are global conspiracies involved too. And it was as if I was being prophetic. The day he was brought back, I was at the Federal High Court. No, it was Court of Appeal, and they said Kanu has just been brought back to Nigeria. I said, "How?" They put a hood over his head, even in court. I ran down there. Before I got there, they had already arranged some kangaroo, with the judge. The judge said, "Go and detain him." And that's been his situation since then. That's been his situation since then. So I'm saying that we are also conscious at our level that we are not also dealing with local interests. And I think my family understands that. Because don't forget, my younger brother was also killed a few years ago on his way from school in, close to Benin City. My direct younger brother. And till today, the police did not disclose to us who did it. Even initially they said it was Fulani herdsmen. They sent us some pictures of people they claim were Fulani herdsmen. But my younger brother was killed at a police checkpoint that they claim had been vacated by the police. So, yes, it's heavy.
Global conspiracy to keep Nigeria where it is.
It is, yes. Anybody who is doing this who doesn't understand that is not ready for a Nigeria of the future.
But people would say the definition, except you have another definition of your own revolution, but the main definition of revolution is forceful, takeover. And like Nedu said, bloodshed and stuff like that. How do you intend to make this work without also endangering the...
No,
because Nigerians are scared. Truth is, Nigerians are scared to
they are
die.
fearful people. Yes, I understand. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can, under any circumstance, get total liberation without a fight.
Yes.
Because even protests, they shoot at people.
So,
but what makes a revolution sweet is that it's the numbers you introduce into it. If a number of people, huge number of people, can convince themselves that it's time to move and they move together, you have limited casualty. You have limited casualty because the people who want to kill you will be outnumbered. That's why revolutions are very popular and sweet. But to say that somehow I can guarantee you that the day after we will not count some casualties, including some of ourselves.
Do you think we'll ever get there where we'll say all of us will revolt?
Yes,
you think we'll ever get there?
I believe so. And I just hope that when we get there, it will be done by reasonable people.
The question:
when we have a state such as the one that we have evolved, where bandits, terrorists will sit in meetings with elected officials of state, traditional rulers, and bandits, armed bandits, would dictate peace terms to the state, and the same state would have the room to harass citizens who are asking for better government, confine citizens who have dared to demand that they be set free from the evil empire that we have managed to evolve. Make it make sense that there are persons such as Nnamdi Kanu, for instance, in prison not by due process of law, because when trial has been extended beyond how many years, and then it doesn't, even the optic looks stupid. You're meeting bandits, armed ones, unrepentant. You're begging for peace. They are dictating terms. But the person who you say has called for armed insurrection, against whose people you've deployed fighter jets, these fighter jets do not know their ways around the Kankara forest or Sambisa, but they can walk. It does not make sense. So when we begin to demand that these questions be asked of the state, these are not questions that are being asked as a partisan. These are questions being asked. You can't even claim to be a patriot because there is no country commanding your patriotism. It is sick in the extreme to continue to believe that you can counter this system by engagement with it as though it were a system amenable to change. I am of the opinion that all of us must come to the knowledge of the fact that we are not dealing with partisan politics. We are dealing with issue of citizenship. This must move beyond the argument of I'm obedient, I am batified, I'm APC, I am revolutionary now. It doesn't matter. I don't care about your labels. What I care about is the substance of the issue, and the substance of the issue for me is that regardless of what you are, how you identify yourself, we are not citizens.
Have you seen it? This is because of the mineral resources that God gives in our land. The white imperialists who don't wishes anything good to Africa are only concerned in exploiting Africans, destroying our people, destroying the life of Africa, just for the economical gain. What a world, my people! The world are too wicked. The world are wicked. Britain, they can never be well with you. No wonder all this while all of them just keep silent. They are the people that make this arrangement. They are the people that kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. They are the people that even send their personnel to use their personal plane, come down to Kenya and kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu secretly, and they have been sealing this secret. Oh my goodness, this is time to fight hard, because we cannot continue allowing the white imperialists to come and destroy Africa for us. Africa is for Africa, not for the white imperialists. Let that Britain go to hell, and what the Britain have caused to the Biafra land, it will befall them in due time. It's just a matter of time. How can the country that never even have anything in common to Africa will be the one destroying the Africans? Britain, on the way from Europe, come down to Africa and start destroying the life of Africans. It is quite unfortunate that our people have becoming an instrument that the white imperialists use to destroy our people. How can we allow a stranger, a total stranger, to come and take possession of our properties? How can we allow a stranger to destroy the life of our brothers, the life of our loved ones, just because of the economical gain? What a country, what a world. The world are so hypocritical. The world are wicked. So the Britain and some other country are in support of this evil just because of oil and gas. The Britain are now perpetrating all this evil. My people, let's pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he got justice. Let's pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for God to do the needful, because the will of God is not the will of man. This man have suffered a lot. He have suffered persecution for the sake of rest of us. My people, I come in peace. I'm only a messenger. I do not come to add, neither to remove. I bring the message the way it is, just to keep my people informed. If you find this video helpful, please do well to spread this message. Share this video because it worth sharing. And don't forget to touch the hand for subscribe button, like and spread this video. And do well to turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Till next time, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.